Have you ever wondered who the most attractive Hearthstone card is in the classic set? I have a lot. Today we find out on Fireside Friends. I'm joining up with two of my buddies, RegisKillbin and Dekkster, along with Classic Cooper, as you know him in videos, to get to the bottom of this through a process of elimination. But before we move on, a quick word from today's sponsor. If you're in need of a different kind of strategy game, listen up. We got World of Warships featuring Warhammer 40,000. World of Warships is a good balance between action and strategy, commanding a massive naval fleet and some of the most iconic war vessels. Each week they keep adding new updates and challenges, so you always got something to do. Also, look at these graphics. Pretty good for a game you can play on PS4, Xbox, and PC. Because of the stay-at-home orders, they're providing different sign-up bonuses depending on what console you play on. On PC, you get 300 doubloons, 100,000 credits, 7 days of premium, and the premium ship Ishizuchi, and 6 different camos for it. And on console, you get the Tier 2 Premium Destroyer USS Smith, 3 days of premium, and 75,000 credits. When you sign up, just make sure to use the code in the description below to get them. Warhammer 40,000 is also bringing their heroes and villains into the World War II setting of World of Warships. The theme of this collaboration takes inspiration from the Chaos Space Marines and the Imperium. Not only will you have these Warhammer 40,000 commanders, but you'll also be able to include them on your existing ships as well with themed skins, camos, flags, and more. World of Warships will also release a special Chaos and Imperium themed ships and missions, and it's all available right now. Also, you can change the main menu's location, including this little model desk, and I just wanted to bring that to light because I thought that was really neat. So boot up your PC, your console, and use the link in the description to download it today.
Hi, I'm Dekkster. I play Hearthstone. I have a YouTube channel and I stream on Twitch.
Hey, I'm Regis. I'm the host of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. That's about it, really. I guess I'm also a YouTuber and streamer, but much worse than Dekkster.
Actually, I actually always wanted to ask, like, where does your name actually come from? Because I always thought it was Kiblin, but I was,
Kiblin.
It's too close to Kibler. No, I can't live up to that. No, it comes from World of Warcraft. I had like a series of characters. RegisKillbin was a warrior. RegisKillbin was a priest. RegisSteelbin was a rogue. So it was like all my alts, but I just stuck with the first one, which was RegisKillbin. So I don't know why they started there, but I just thought it was a funny celebrity pun name. So there we are.
That's pretty good. And Cooper, your boy, you know and love him, but Cooper, just in case for all the newbies out there, tell us about yourself.
Yeah, I'm not a streamer. I'm bad at Hearthstone and still confused why I'm here.
Cooper, let's be real though. You win every game of Hearthstone that we're in.
Every goddamn game, never lost one.
All right, so I got a little game for you boys here today. Between 8 classic cards, I've assembled 8 beautiful boys, and they're gonna go face to face, and we're gonna decide who is the most attractive, sexiest, and handsome Hearthstone card in the classic set. I figured who else better to rate a bunch of boys than a bunch of boys.
Can we just like start a rule that Regis cannot pick Millhouse just right off the bat?
How did you know about my secret thing from Millhouse? Like, I thought that was private, sir.
I just feel like I've seen a video or two of you just going, Millhouse, great guy.
we go back, man. We go back.
Let's start off with match number 1. Now, this one's pretty tough already. I don't even know who. I mean, maybe. I'm a little biased. We got Sinjin Shieldmaster, as you know, the 4-mana 3/5, Tazdingo, as they call him, or Boulder Fist Ogre, the 6-mana 6/7 with pretty good stats.
Listen, I already know the answer. It's Boulder Fist Ogre. He has the same body type as me, and I'm as good as it gets. I'm Delicious. At the peak. So if he looks anything like me, it's got to be Boulder Fist. Lock it in.
I think he's well accessorized. He's got beautiful body armor. Obviously, well chosen. He has a great taste, and Sinjin, he doesn't look cool, man.
I feel like Boulder Fist has a spray tan too, so he's really gone to great lengths to.
Okay, I'm not. I thought I was the only one about that, but like,
man, those nipple plates.
Man.
Those nipple plates are
Play
doing
those
things.
like a drum. I'm just imagining Regis's face like on top of it now. I can't not see it.
I lost.
can't
That's a
wait to
thumbnail.
see the fan
That's a new thumbnail.
I give you permission to use that as the thumbnail, Eddie. Though.
Okay. I'll put some glasses over the art.
But
so.
no, actually, no. I need Dexter's face as one nipple plate and Eddie's face as another nipple plate, and then Coop as the stomach plate.
Can I be the small nipple?
Of course.
Than the big nipple of my heart.
I'm the big.
I'm gonna have to just go with Shieldmaster, just because he was the whole reason why I think me and Eddie actually started playing Hearthstone. I think was because we were both at Brian's house, and we were drinking, and Brian was trying to force us to play because we were like, "Nah, this game's dumb," and then we kept playing him and just screaming out his voice line constantly.
That's right. We were having a blast.
And then
Dingo.
just being as obnoxious as possible, and so he kind of just won my heart with that.
Yeah, actually, I think if you load up my Apple Store review, I think you'll see my review is 5 stars. Taz Dingo, and that's it. Personally, so this is split in the middle now. I think I'm personally gonna have to vote for Boulder Fist. He's big. He's in charge. I don't have anything to play on turn 6, and I personally think he would be an excellent lover. He would be the kind of guy to just destroy you the night before, but then he makes you a delicious 3-course breakfast in the morning.
I feel like he's the kind of guy to kick you out.
Really? I don't see that.
Just look on the face, man. You're out that morning. You're out that night.
Okay, so with that, Ogre moves on to the next one. Moving on to round 2. We got your boy Gruul.
Oh, yeah.
He's a large 8 man. He keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Oh man, look at his feet. I never looked at his feet before.
Yeah, they're
unpleasant.
They're buff. And Regis's favorite, Millhouse Manastorm.
There's the man.
No. If you don't choose Gruul, you're a fool, man. It's gotta be.
It rhymes. His posture. He sits in the Herman Miller chair for sure.
He grows every turn. You can't beat that value, man. I've been playing a lot of Gruul lately. I gotta go with Gruul. He's too cool.
Shit, there's the rhyme again.
Here's the thing for me, Eddie. Yeah. Now, Gruul has a nice hunchback. Like that's
that's what every man wants.
You look at that card. That's the first thing that pops into your mind. Look at that back.
I think I have the same kind of fat pack back here on my shoulders. I think I'm gonna look like that soon. But I would realistically like to look like Millhouse as an older man. Still have a good head of hair. Still have that same kind of vertical swoop that I have now.
Yeah, but do you want to be a manlet though? Like Millhouse is like 2'5".
It would be a nice change of pace to be Dexter size for once. I mean, he could go to Dexter size. I think it'd be neat for a little while to see what it's like.
It's not bad. Yeah, it's not too bad.
I'm just looking at Gruul's hoofs, and just like I hate horses. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, this is like just an intense dislike. I spent a lot of time on farms when I was younger. I've been bitten by horses. I've been mistreated genuinely my whole life by horses. They're dumb animals. They like bite stuff. They smell. And I'm just thinking, Gruul's just a purple horse when you look at him. This guy. He's walking around.
I mean, you're not
looking at you.
I've actually.
He's rideable, probably. Get on his back. And he looks like he bites. So get him out. Nah, it's just taking me back. I don't like it. I gotta pick Millhouse.
You do realize Millhouse only has 3 fingers.
Oh yeah, 3 main fingers and 1.
All right, I pick Gruul.
I think Gruul only has 2 fingers.
Yeah, but it's all right. He's a horse. It's okay.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Gruul because, I mean, come on, when a boy just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, you can't deny that. Dude never stops. He never stops until he's dead. And average life expectancy of a big purple horse is probably a good 50 years. So that's 50 years of growing. Well, I'm sorry, Regis. Gruul moves on to the next elimination match. All right, moving on to round 3. Oh yeah, it's between your 2 beastie boys. Chillwind Yeti for 4 mana, 4/5, and Silverback Patriarch. who is a 3-mana 1/4 beast who I don't think sees any play. So I figured, you know what? There's some rowdy boys. Maybe some like horses, some like yetis and apes. So we got to give these men a fair chance.
Okay, I think I pick Silverback Patriarch for one very simple reason. He knows how to handle a banana.
Oh, god damn. Wow.
Simple as that.
Wow.
I think I'd go with Silverback as well. Not because of the banana thing. I think he is seen in the meta with Mount Seller, right? You see him a lot, and I actually enjoy him popping up on the board because he has taunt. Chillwind Yeti does not have taunt. I feel like he's like a loyal simp. He'll always be there for you, you know? Like, he's not going to be your first choice,
right,
but he's reliable, and you can always count on him. He's dependable.
So what you're trying to say is that he's a tier 2 sub on Pokemon's chat.
Yeah,
and also gives like enough bits throughout the month, but not enough to like be on the top 1 donator. Right. Okay.
And Chillwind Yeti is just tier 1.
Silverback just seems like, you know, just a chill guy, you know? Just swinging into the card, waving, just, what's up? You know, he's not like bursting in. Like, the Yeti just doesn't give a shit about what you're doing. Patriarch's just like, what's up? Hey, you know, swinging by.
I do enjoy the wave.
Introduce me to your friends. You know, I'll get to know him. Yeti's like, I'll fucking kill you. You know? So I gotta go with Patriarch here.
I do agree. I think Patriarch is the better pick because he has the same little hello wave as Winston does from Winston Overwatch. And Chillwind Yeti is dude's dying. Look at his card art. Moving on to round 4. I think you guys knew all this is coming because these are you see these cards day after day, night after night, meta after meta. These guys are crushing it. We got Goldshire Footman and Nat Pagel. Discuss, boys.
Well, Eddie, listen, I already know my answer.
All right.
It's Nat Pagel, and you know why?
What's that?
Because he knows how to handle a pole.
Oh my god.
I did it again! Stop him! I mean, like, Goldshire is just like, why? He just has that face. He's like, why are you picking me, man? There's so many better cards. That's
my answer too. Goldshire Footman. He just shits his pants. Get him out of here. Get him out. Nat Pagel is the boy, the one and only. All right, so I guess now we got the best of the best. So round number 5. It's the winners of the last 2. We do got Gruul against Boulder Fist Ogre. So see, first you guys were like, oh, this is easy. Clearly we know who's better.
Boulder Fist Ogre.
Possibly.
I have a problem. I can't see Boulder Fist Ogre's feet. So does he have hooves or not?
Yeah, that's the thing for me.
Feet are very important.
It really comes down to that.
He has shoes on, which are just big feet at the end of the day.
All right, Ogre. Done.
Wow. Just based on his feet, eh?
Just based on his feet.
I think it's Gruul hands down. Ogre he's a fister. But I think Gruul is just, you know, he grows every turn like we talked about before. It's like you can't beat that. It's got to be.
I like how Gruul looks like he has some nice ink. He's got like tattoos. We didn't talk about that. He's cool. Well, like Dekkster.
I think the Ogre also has tattoos, but I do think Gruul's tattoos are a bit more tasteful.
Oh, yeah, he's got the little bit of
tattoos on the arm there.
The triangles here. He's got the tribal stuff going on here.
Yeah, when I look at Gruul, I just think tasteful.
Yeah, Gruul makes me drool, man. That's the one.
So I guess technically I'm the decider on who moves forward. I'm actually going to have to vote for Ogre. He's just a boy and he wants to love. Look at him. You can tell this dude hangs up his coat or his armor after a long, hard day of work. He's like, honey, I'm home. And he's just wants to give her a big old hug, wants to provide for the family. I don't think Gruul does that. Yeah, he does get bigger and bigger, which I think everyone can enjoy. But that's, you know, that's only one need in everyone's life, you know? And I think Ogre smashes the competition throughout.
I need some fan fiction for Boulder Fist here, Eddie. You're going down a hole here with this whole family. Like,
it's a call to action, everyone. You know what to do. Okay, I just thought of an idea for a tiebreaker. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab my fiance to break this. We got to tie off. We're both voting between the most attractive. Whoever has the most biggest sexual aura.
Not me and Dekkster, the card. We got the 6 mana Boulder Fist Ogre.
Okay.
And the 8 mana 7/7 Gruul, but he does get bigger. And we're at a tiebreaker, and we don't know who is more attractive and sexually pleasing.
Okay. I have my answer.
Okay.
It'll be Gruul. Because I like mystery. Because he could get bigger.
But he most
Boys, I got some work to do. Oh, okay. I see how
He only has one eye and it'll always be on you.
Oh.
Gruul's moving on. I'm so sad.
I'm sorry.
Moving on to round 6. We got ya boys, Nat Pagel and Silverback Patriarch. Both looking for a good time.
Oh, this is difficult.
Yeah, see? No more fun hoo-ha games. Might have to break another tiebreaker again.
I'm thinking Silverback. He's got fur. He's probably soft, cuddly, keep you warm at night. Pagel's like big V-necks, making me a little uncomfortable. I think I'm leaning Silverback.
That's a fair point. I actually never realized how buffed out Nat Pagel was, and I'm looking at him in a different light now. I think it's awoken something in me.
Patriarch's pretty ripped too, though. No?
Oh, he's got that beer belly going on.
Aside from the belly,
he drinks Miller's regular, not the light kind, just regular Miller's, full carbs, go straight to the gut.
What's Pagel drinking though?
Oh, he's drinking water.
Just looks like
water.
Just fish.
Fish sauce.
Fish sauce.
He browses our Hydro homies, and he's like, "Yeah, boys, I drink water. I don't drink Coca-Cola. That's disgusting."
Did you guys know that Nat Pagel is named after a real Blizzard employee named Pat Nagel?
Yes.
It's a true story.
But I want to know, is he attractive as Nat, though?
I don't think they look alike from what I saw one time.
Okay, well, that guy needs to be fired then.
I hope he's a big fan of yours, Eddie. And I
hope so, too, and I hope he knows.
I think I would go with a Patriarch, just based off of how they look like they smell. I'm not a big fan of fishy smells, and I feel like Pagel's all about the fishy smell. And that's not for me. I mean, Patriarch might, fling his own poo. He might smell pretty bad, but for some reason that just doesn't sound as bad as a fishy smell to me. I'm not sure why. I gotta go with Patriarch as well.
Can Patriarch, do you think he talks? Can he communicate, or does he just beat his chest?
In my lore, it's very simple talk,
he's got some mighty big ears. He's got a great big schnoz and some just big kissable lips. So yeah, I gotta go with Patriarch.
Sometimes I wonder how my life got me to this position right here, this spot.
I think personally, I would actually vote for Nat Pagel. Because I feel like he would at least shower when you get home. Because I can't imagine that fish smell sticking around with him all day. And you know what? He's got the booze, he's got the dynamite. I feel like he's a provider, but sadly, I lose that one. So Patriarch moves on into the finals. So moving on to the very final round of all of the sexiest, most attractive, most beautiful, classic OG, whatever you want to call them, Hearthstone cards. We got Gruul and Silverback Patriarch.
Two extremely non-human.
They both have, as Dekkster mentioned earlier, they both have giant shoulders and tiny biceps and huge forearms. That must be our thing. That's our type, Dex.
We like those forearms, man.
I only want arm day.
I feel like this is easier than Ogre versus Gruul.
Oh yeah, Silverback.
No, what is Gruul? It's Gruul. What do you mean? It's gotta be Gruul. It's a dragon killer. He kills dragons.
Wait, does
What
he?
does Patriarch
Yeah.
kill? Yeah.
No, Patriarch kills bananas.
Yeah, well, I
Patriot
don't want him
the
to kill
beast
my
tag.
banana. I want him to caress it. You know, I think it's Gruul.
When Dexter and Regis, when you're both sitting beside me at lunch at the Blizzard Invitational or whatever we were at, I remember asking the dev there, being like, yo, what about Silverback Patriarch? Is he getting a change? And he said he's got that beast tag, though. So clearly, that beast tag is carrying him. This is a factor that we can't deny.
When I picture my life with them, I see myself riding on the back of Silverback Patriarch, and he's just swinging through the jungle, and it's just magical romantic ride, and we just we're living large out in the forest, swinging through the canopy. That's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
That's a life I want to lead. Gruul like lives out in this like spiky desert. Like that's not comfortable. He's got spikes everywhere. You can't cuddle. God knows where those spikes are going during any sort of sexual activities. I have no part of that. I want the Silverback all day.
You think those
100%.
spikes are hard, or do you think they're kind of like fleshy?
They might be fleshy and soft. You can use them for things.
Even if they are fleshy, I don't want any part of it. Maybe especially not.
Yeah, I feel it'd be more uncomfortable with fleshy spikes. I would assume they're like very hard. They're like a callus almost, but
Silverback for me. He's got me in one arm, he's got Regis in the other. And we're just
That's my dream.
through the forest, man.
Yeah, it's just Gruul, man.
Gruul? Oh god.
You gotta
It's all up to me.
make it a tie. Make it a tie. Don't
Oh,
fuck it up, Eddie.
Gruul does get big, but Silverback, dude, we got my family. We're just sitting by a couch.
I don't think Silverback can provide, man.
Yeah, I feel like Silverback only makes 1,500 or 15,000 a year. That's not enough for a family.
Gruul's bringing home dragons, you know?
God, oh my god, this is a lot of pressure on here. My heart's pounding.
Oh, jeez. Big decision.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Gruul, and I hate that because we're gonna put into a tiebreaker for the very final. This is my reasoning. I think Gruul. I think he has harder skin, like not physically but mentally than Patriarch. I think Patriarch is the kind of guy who'd come back from work and someone would say you could do better, and Patriarch would be in a rut for an entire week, and Gruul would be like, no, me good, and he would just smash even harder the next day, and he would get a promotion.
Is bull. That is bull. Silverback Patriarch has been power crept like 100 times in Hearthstone. There's been a million better cards. He's still out there fighting day to day. He's out there with that Mount Teller, putting on a show, winning games with taunt. He's the top.
Yeah, he's common, you know. Gruul is rare. You don't see him that often, you know. He's more of a gem. You don't want something so basic like a Silverback.
That's the thing too. Yeah,
He's expensive.
Gruul.
He's high maintenance. No.
Yeah,
No, he's not high
too
maintenance. He's
He's not a basic
okay,
bitch.
maybe.
Gruul probably doesn't even know he sucks.
Whoa. Wait a minute. He doesn't suck.
He just thinks he's the best card in the game.
Have you ever pulled him off of a Dimensional Ripper before?
No, I'm not good. I don't have streamer luck.
It feels great,
Goof
man.
can't afford to craft a Gruul. Get real.
So we're still stuck at a stalemate, right? Yeah.
Stuck at I commit.
Mhm.
Okay. I gotta bring my beloved fiance back in. I don't want to put any pressure on you, but this is the final
Oh, great.
between the most attractive card in Hearthstone. There's no pressure. We do have your voter Gruul, who, as we know, gets bigger and bigger at the end of every turn. However, we also have Silverback Patriarch. If you don't know, he's a gorilla,
Okay.
a patriarch, if you will, the Silverback kind, and he's 3 mana, and he has taunt, and he has the beast tag,
Okay.
and he's swinging through vines, and he's saying hi, and he knows how to handle banana. But Gruul has questionable spikes and has horse hooves.
I feel like you're very biased right now.
I'm not gonna say who I voted for,
I mean,
but we're in a tie.
I know with that description, I feel like it's kind of obvious which one you chose.
Maybe it's not.
Are you going to divorce me if I choose the wrong one?
Yes.
Okay. See, I'm torn because I like beasts in general. But look at his accessories. Oh no, this is difficult. I'm still going for Gruul.
Really?
What have I done?
In the game? No, there's not. Your viewers can be outraged. You're gonna lose subs by the thousands.
I'm getting a lot of angry messages.
Rigged.
It was not rigged. I swear.
You swayed her.
F for Silverback.
You pretty much just was like, what's better, a pillow or a ball of spikes? And you chose the ball of spikes.
There we have it, boys. After several tiebreakers and excruciating pain, Gruul is considered to be the sexiest Hearthstone card alive. And to be fair, though, he's 8 mana, 7/7, gets bigger. That's an 8 mana, 8/8 essentially. And then your opponent just keeps trading, but they can't because they can never keep up. And same thing with Gruul's employees. They can't keep up to his work. He's like, this dude just keeps pumping it out. There's the sexiest card of Hearthstone. Not rigged.
Yeah, let me just get my fiance to tiebreak.
If you guys haven't already, make sure to check out Dekkster and Regis in the description below. They're great YouTubers and streamers. The duo, just saying. And Cooper, sadly, he doesn't. He's poor. He can't afford a computer, and it's pretty rough. Anyways, if you like this video, feel free to check out these boys. I'll put them in the description, the little subscriber thing here, and I guess the last episode, and maybe the next episode, whenever that comes out, because we're trying to figure it out. Anyways, thanks again for watching. Hit that bell, subscribe, get that SBMs going up at an astronomical level. That was a word. And also sub to these boys too, because if you don't, I will physically come over there and slap your ass, but not in a good way, in a very, very horrible way.